The Midwest Ultimate Invitational is a Smash Ultimate tournament consisting of 24 top players from every state in the region of the Midwestern United States. The tournament will take place from June 16th to the 18th in 2023 in Des Moines, Iowa. A group of 15 players have been initially invited to compete in the event based upon their placement in the Orion Rank 2022 Global Top 150, or, if no particular players from a state are represented, the state's most recent power rankings. With 15 of the 24 slots taken by the invited players, 9 slots are left available for players who are looking to compete in the event through a crowd-funded vote-in phase and 4 regional qualifier events. The first 2 phases will be the vote-in phase. In the vote-in phase, any player residing in a Midwest state can nominate themselves to receive votes, which are earned through purchases from the official Midwest Ultimate Invitational merchandise shop, Santy's Workshop. Items such as t-shirts, hoodies, hats, posters, and stickers will be available for purchase, as well as VIP passes and direct donations to the event. Proceeds from the store will help the event to provide the players with meals, lodging, and travel, as well as potential prize pool increases. When any purchase is made on the shop website, purchasers will be allowed to designate a nominated player to receive votes as part of their transaction, which is determined by the dollar amount spent in the shop. For the first $100 spent, 1 vote will be awarded per $5 spent. For spending totals between $100 and $250, 1 vote is awarded per $10 spent. After the $250 threshold is reached, no additional votes will be awarded for spending beyond that point, aside from purchasing VIP passes, which will grant an additional 10 votes. 5 players will be invited to compete in the event from the vote-in phase. Nominations are currently open through a Google form linked on the 605 Esports Twitter page and will close on February 10th. On February 13th, the merchandise shop will open and votes will begin to be counted. On February 16th and 19th, a number of campaigning players will be eliminated from the vote-in phase. The exact number of eliminations is dependent upon the amount of players who are nominated, and more information will be released after nominations are closed. On February 22nd, the top 2 players with the most votes will be invited to the event alongside additional eliminations, and on the 25th, the final eliminations will be made and the remaining 3 players will be invited to compete in the main event. At the conclusion of the vote-in phase, there will be 4 spots remaining in the event, allocated to 4 qualifier tournaments. The qualifier tournaments are spread throughout the Midwest, with 1 tournament in the North and 1 tournament in the South of both the Heartland and Great Lakes regions. Top placing Midwest players that have not already secured a spot in the event will be invited to compete at the Midwest Ultimate Invitational. 1 week after the conclusion of the vote-in phase, the Heartland South Qualifier, Sweet Spot 7, will take place in Lawrence, Kansas on March 4th and 5th, featuring a $1,000 pop bonus for the Ultimate Singles competition. 2 weeks later, we travel to Cincinnati, Ohio for the Great Lakes South Qualifier, SOS 8, on March 18th. This tournament features a $200 pop bonus for Ultimate Singles, as well as a customized controller raffle. The remaining 2 tournaments will be taking place in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, and Chicago, Illinois, which will both be detailed further when the tournaments are formally announced. By the end of May, we will know all 24 players competing in the main event starting on June 16th. The players will be split into 4 groups of 6 for the round-robin group stage to begin the event. All sets will be best of 3 games in the group stage, and all competitors will move on to the championship bracket. The placement of each player in the championship bracket will be determined by the results of the group stage. The top 3 finishers in each group will start the championship bracket on the winner's side, and the bottom 3 finishers will begin on the loser's side. First place finishers in each group will receive a bye to winners round 2. Second place finishers will face off against the third place finishers from a different group in winners round 1. Fourth and fifth place finishers will battle each other in losers round 1 alongside the 6th place finishers, who will take on the losers of winners round 1 matches. All matches in the championship bracket will be best of 5 games. Be sure to follow all the action leading up to the event on Twitter at 605 Esports and on start.gg/MUI.